All right, hello, wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, March 19th, and another great offering here we got for you today, folks. I just look around the store sometimes, and it amazes me the incredible cache of older vintage wines that we have here. This is one of the things that separates the Wine Watch from almost any other wine store. We actually have the wine. When you go onto our website and you type in Diamond Creek, you will see all of the Diamond Creek that resides here at the Wine Watch and in our warehouse. We got a warehouse that's about twice as big as the store. And in addition to holding our wine, we also do storage for our customers. This was one of the arguments one of my customers gave me a couple years ago. They said, Andrew, I would buy more wine from you, but I don't have anywhere to put it. So I had to solve that problem. And hey, we store wine for $17.50 a case, the cheapest you can find. Quality wine storage anywhere in South Florida. You'd have to fill up a locker at ABC to get a price like that. And we only charge you by the bottle. We only charge you for the wines that we store. It's a first in, first out situation. And, we go out there and get it for you. You can't actually go in and mull around at the warehouse for security reasons also. But hey, every once in a while I take a look around the warehouse and I say, man, I set a bottle of this aside, 2 bottles of that aside. And before you know it, we have got an incredible collection of older vintage California wines. That's right, folks. Do California wines age? Well, hey, we do a lot of research here at the Wine Watch, and I tend to like them best in their first 10 to 15 years of life in a great vintage. But man, we've done some tastings where we go all the way back. We've gone all the way back to 1957 with the Louis Martini Special Reserve, which was good. The 61 Charles Krug Vintage Select was outstanding at that tasting. And then the 74 Montelena Estate, one of the greatest old California wines I have ever had. So I've had some incredible experiences with older California wines, and I'd have to say I might give up my notion that California wines do not age. It's what I've always told people. One of the things that most people that like California wines like about the wines is the fruit. And, I'm not saying you get this fruit when the wines get old, because wines have this primary stage where they have this wonderful ripe fruit. Then they go through a secondary stage where the fruit becomes a little less showy and a little less, center stage, and they start to develop more earthy kind of flavors. And then the third stage where, a lot of the fruit is gone and they're kind of all earth and they have this lovely savoriness to them, but that's about it. These wines, most of them are in their peak years of drinking, kind of past that primary fruit stage, going into that secondary stage where the fruit, the tannins, and the acid really tend to be in balance, in perfect balance. And that's what you're looking for in wine, those three components to be in balance. And a lot of times when wines are young, the tannins are really aggressive. That's one of the things you get in Cabernet Sauvignons. This offering, man, we have got vintage California wines going back to the 74 vintage. I think there may be even a few things older than that. But we got large formats. We have got a lot of cool stuff here in its prime years of drinking. So check it out on today's offer. All the vintage California wines we've got in our cellar. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.